From the city center east on College Avenue in downtown Appleton, it's Varsity Roundtable with Ricardo Arguello, featuring Brynn Christopherson and Rosie. Tonight on The Big Show, members of the 5th-ranked Xavier girls basketball team. And now, for the hundreds in attendance, for the millions online, ladies and gentlemen, Ricardo Arguello.
All right, hello everyone. Welcome back to the Varsity Roundtable, the only live online high school sports talk show in the state of Wisconsin. I'm Ricardo Arguello, part of the USA Today Network Wisconsin digital live stream team. We are here in amazing high definition at the mothership, the Post Crescent, in City Center East, downtown Appleton, here on College Avenue. And this week we're going to stick on girls basketball. We've had some great teams. We're going to follow it with another great team this week. This is the Xavier girls basketball team, and we are here to talk to girls. I just want you to say hi real quick, all right? Then we'll get to know you a little bit. We're here with Brynn Krull. Brynn, say hi. There we go. Joy Krull, Layna Petersen, and Chloe Pfefferle. There you go. Yes, perfect. The girls are on board to talk about the great season that they've been having, taking a look back at their great season last year as well, and maybe their thoughts about the upcoming postseason, which isn't too far away. But before we start, I want to let everyone know we're live and interactive. So if you have any comments, log into your phone, your desktop, whatever you're watching on your tablet or something. You should be able to log into that live chat there. Give yourself a name. These girls, you can ask them anything, but keep it on basketball, guys. Don't be asking for numbers or anything like that. We're not doing anything like that. Like I say before every show, we have to do that because that happened the first couple episodes long ago. But you know what? We have an added bonus here. Rosie, can you get it on the teammates and the coaching staff? Look at them. They're here too. And we would love to have questions from you as well. All you got to do is raise your hand and shout out the question, okay? And we'll get the questions over to your teammates. They're so excited to maybe ask questions of you girls, right? And you girls can't wait to answer some questions. So let's get to know the girls here. Let's start with Brynn Krull. Brynn, this is where you kind of let everyone know the position or positions you play and how you got into basketball. Go ahead.
Okay, so like you said, my name is Brynn. I play a wing, maybe a guard once in a while, but most of the time it's a wing. And I got into playing basketball from my older brother, and then my dad coached basketball growing up. And so it's just kind of part of the tradition for me to be up next and play. And yeah, I've just been playing ever since.
Okay, and then here's Joy. Now, are you guys sisters or cousins? Remind me.
Twins.
Twins. Mm-hmm. So that means they got to be sisters, right? So same thing for you, Joy. Tell me the position or positions you play and how you got into playing basketball.
Yeah, I would say I'm a guard. I got into basketball kind of the same way Brynn did. We just grew up watching it, playing with my older brother and stuff, so we kind of just started playing, and ever since.
Okay, all right, good stuff. Okay, Layna, this is your time. Position or positions you play, how you got into playing basketball. Go ahead.
I play a post, and I kind of got into basketball just because I was a tall kid, and it made sense to put me in basketball.
Oh, the coaches, they always find the tall kids, right? Get them right away in the basketball court. Okay, Chloe Pfefferle, your turn.
I would also say I'm a wing, and I kind of got into basketball, honestly, the same way that they did. Like, both of my older siblings played. My dad was really into basketball, so.
Okay, all right, good stuff. Again, Xavier girls basketball team. Is it number 5 in the state? Is that where the girls are? Oh, see, they don't know. They don't care about rankings. That's why, right? It's about the team. That's all they know. But we know that you girls are a top 10 team. A good start. Give me your thoughts. Give me a state of the team. Are you girls where you think you should be, Brynn?
I think that it's definitely been adjustment with obviously our season taking a little bit of a turn. I don't think we expected both of my sisters, but all of our teammates to go out the way that they did. So I think it's been an adjustment period, but I think that obviously we've worked really hard to get to this point regardless, and I think that looking back, we've come a long way even in the past just month or so. So I think that in itself is a win, and just like looking at where we've been and where we are now. So I think that as of now, I think that we're in a good spot.
Well, enjoy. We're going to talk about the injury aspect here that's gone through your team a little bit. But your thoughts on that, and where you're seeing it kind of from a different perspective here. How are the girls playing? Give me the lowdown.
Yeah, I think we've had a lot of girls step up, step into roles, own the roles. A lot of adjustments have been made, but I think they're doing a really good job through it all. Working hard, leaning on each other, I think is what's helped us the most. And then obviously having a different role from the side, I do what I can to help too.
Okay, all right. Layna and Chloe, anything to add there?
No, yeah, it's just kind of just that. We had a different vision of what the team was going to look like in the summer,
Yep.
and then it changed so quickly. So it was a good test for our team, but I think we've done really well, kind of just fitting where we need to and just being there for whatever is needed for the team.
Okay. Anything to add to that, Chloe?
No, I agree. I think everyone's stepping into their new roles, and yeah, we're just adjusting and learning from each other.
Kind of related to that, you mentioned that too, Layna. How long do you think it took for you girls to adjust to that? Was there a specific game where you said, okay, we're kind of clicking here again, or has it just kind of evolved throughout the season?
I can't think of a specific game, but it's
Okay.
just every practice, every game, we've just been getting better and better every time, and we've just been clicking more and growing more as a team.
Okay.
So.
All right. Well, great stuff. Now, I'd be remiss if I didn't mention Brett Christopherson and Jim Rosandick. We call him Joey, or Rosie, not Joey. So they're our production staff there. Now, Brett is handling the online questions, right, Brett? You're going to let me know when we have stuff. But again, Rosie put it on the girls. Now we want to get some questions from you too. So if you have any questions, just raise your hand. Coaching staff as well. We're expecting maybe some inside, kind of questions in that way as well from you. So please do so. First off, before we move on, I want to get this out of the way. There's a birthday girl here. Yes, Kayla. Please raise your hand, Kayla. Let everyone see you. All right, Kayla. Yeah, happy birthday. Now, we can do this, Brett. There is no copyright now to sing happy birthday, and I heard the beautiful voice of Brynn here before the show started. But we would like, can we do that? Can we sing a happy birthday to her quick? You girls want to start? Let's get it going. For Kayla, it's her birthday. Go ahead.
Wait, we're gonna sing it together, right?
Yeah. Everyone can join in. So you want me to give you a countdown here? 3, 2, 1.
Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, dear Kayla. Happy birthday to you.
Yeah. Now, don't worry, Kayla, we don't have a camera that zooms right into you or anything like that. So, but hey, I could tell that she loved it. Are you a little embarrassed? Just a little bit? Yeah, she is. Okay. All right. Well, we had to do that. We heard before the show started that it was her birthday, so happy birthday for you. I'm going to rewind it to last year, to the state tournament. You girls made it to the final. You had the big win over Elkmont, and I was there to watch it all. It was fun watching you girls get there and win that first game. Then you had the tough loss. Let's be honest, Oostburg, Coach, they might be the best team in the state overall, wouldn't you say? A tough loss to them, and then they got all the girls back this year. What do you remember from that? That was such a thrilling ride. Anything kind of stick out? I'm going to start over with Chloe and then work our way this year. What do you remember from that?
I honestly mostly remember our preparation. I think we just put a lot into it. And then when we got there, just both games, our energy was so high. I think that we all of us thought that we were so ready, and we just have a lot to be proud of, coming off of that. And I think that also fed into our season starting now too.
Okay. Go ahead, Layna.
Yeah, it's kind of the same thing, practicing on the big court for the first time and kind of just doing that and prepping really well for the game. So when we got there, it was nothing new, so the nerves weren't so bad.
Layna picture there. Good stuff there. That's from the state tournament. Yeah, good stuff there, Layna. How about from either Joy or Brynn? Anything to add to that?
I'll just say I think a lot of, obviously you remember a couple of the plays in the game and stuff, but a lot of it was just the ride and the journey of getting to state, being with the team, the locker room experiences, the pregame, when the lights go out, all that stuff too, all the memory stuff too, is stuff that you definitely take with you. So I think obviously we had a lot of success too. I mean, we fell short in the final game, but that's something to be proud of. So I think a lot of it's just the memories that came with that journey.
What was it like to? First off, it's one thing to make it there, but then to win a game and then make it to the final. Was it a little more satisfying in that way? Because some teams, they got to drive from 3.5 hours away all the way down to the rec center, and then they lose, and then they're back on the bus and they're heading back home. How important was that? Anybody can answer this, for you girls to win that semifinal and get to the final. How important was that?
I think that it was kind of cool because we were the first game,
Yes.
if I remember right. So we got after we had won our game and we came back out from the media or whatever. I remember just like sitting there and watching the team that we were gonna play. So, oh my.
We got great pictures, by the way. So, oh, that's a great photo. You don't like that one?
It's not horrible. I've seen worse.
Okay, all right. I'm sorry to interrupt, but yeah, talk about that.
But I remember just sitting there and just really enjoying it, like every single moment. It honestly felt like a dream looking back, just because emotions were so high and just like living in the moment. I think we all kind of were just so like proud of ourselves and proud of our team that we were there. So I think we just really took it all in and took it for what it was. And obviously, getting a silver ball is obviously not like what is your goal when you like get to the rush. But I think that was not. I wouldn't say it was like a letdown for us at all. I think it was just like kind of like how our season ended, and we were all really proud of getting it.
And you got to add something to the trophy case there. A lot of trophies there at Xavier when it comes to winning championships and getting to the final. I want to know a little bit about the team. So this is where I want you to talk about some of your teammates over here, and not just because it was Kayla's birthday. We're talking about some of the other girls here with the team. Give me some names here that maybe are up and coming players that maybe we should think about a little bit, and then I do want to know some specifics of like best singer. That might be Brynn. I don't know. Or best dancer, that kind of stuff. We're kind of looking for those as well. So first off, I guess this is a way to shout out your team here. Who are some girls that are some up and coming players that we should keep an eye on? Anybody can answer this.
Okay, I can go.
Okay.
I think obviously we've seen a lot of experience from a lot of girls this year.
Yeah.
I don't know. I think it'd be hard to pick out and choose. I think we've all stepped into roles in ways that like you didn't expect to, and we've all done a really good job of adjusting. And as being a member, seeing it from the opposite side now, it just like you realize like how much work you put in, how much effort you put in, and I'm just really proud of all of you.
Okay, all right. Well, that's a very good answer for that. But now when we go to this other second part of the question, I am going to have you name names. So when it comes to, I need to know, this is just for me, I'm curious as a cat, right? I want to know who's the best dancer on the team. I want to know, who's the girl who's kind of like always serious all the time, and maybe, needs to lighten up just a tad, and in a good way. I don't mean in a bad way. And maybe who's the girl who kind of makes everyone laugh, and who's kind of like that kind of stuff. You guys, is there some maybe titles that we can give here? Who's the best dancer? Just say that out right now.
Elle.
I'd say Elle, yeah.
Where's she at? Oh, there you go. There we go. Okay, Elle.
I don't know if you recall her TikToks from. It was a game day tradition. She would hit one every game. So
Okay.
With Annika.
With Annika, yeah.
Okay.
But she actually can carry a beat pretty well.
So that's there.
Lucy.
Wait, is that on the Instagram or the TikTok? TikTok. Okay. So interesting.
But you
Wow.
can't. But
I would
they're
say
not
Lucy
up
too.
anymore yet.
Lucy's
Oh, they're not
got
up
some-
anymore.
The
Okay.
account got banned. so.
They got banned. So is it a consensus? You guys all think? Oh yeah, pretty much. Okay. All right. So then some of the other ones. Okay. First off, best singer, is that you, bro?
100%.
Probably, probably not at all. But if someone were to ever have to ask me to sing solo, I would have to. I wouldn't even get a note out. I'd say no.
Oh, okay. Okay, so when you guys are on the bus trips and stuff, do you girls kind of get to know each other, right? On these trips and stuff like that. So that's where I wanted to know. Well, who's the most serious person on the team? Is there someone who fits that description?
Oh,
I feel
serious?
like we all know how to.
Or maybe I don't want. Maybe more like, okay, so who's always kind of like the mom of the group, wants to know the details, making sure your girls all got your P's and Q's and all that kind of stuff.
Well, I guess. Well, I'd say our mom, in terms like Layna, will have anything you'd ever need. If you
Okay,
ever
all right.
need,
So
like,
she comes prepared.
anything for your game or just like for your health, like Layna's got you. So
Okay.
Layna's very responsible.
Okay.
Emma's our team hair braider.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Who was that
Big
again?
responsibility.
Emma?
Emma.
Where's Emma?
She does
Raise
a
your
good
hand.
job.
There she's
Every
back.
game.
She's in the back.
Yeah.
Okay.
And
Yeah.
Lucy has
Lucy's
the
great too.
Lucy has the bedazzled lotion. That's my favorite.
And she can sing apparently
Yeah,
as well.
she can.
Yeah.
She's
Okay.
Yeah,
Lucy
she's
is
a
She has a
incredible.
very
Very
good
good
voice.
voice.
Very
Okay. So does she do all the hair? Is that how it goes, or do you girls have your?
I said Lucy and Emma
Yeah.
do most
Yeah.
of it.
Okay, interesting.
let's get her
See, this is the stuff I want to know about. And then who's the comedian? Who's the one who's always making?
Annika's pretty fun.
Is that over here? Okay, raise your hand. You got to raise your hand. Thank you. That's for the people out there. So no, yeah, she always has something funny, and it's always always gets you girls going. Okay,
Yeah.
good stuff. Oh,
Gets me
girls. We're gonna switch to cyber world. We got online question here. So who billions could be watching, right?
Shoot.
I don't know. What do you got, Brett?
Well, I know Amy Baker Krull is watching.
Oh, okay.
And this is a Facebook question, or maybe just asking you to do this. And by the way,
I know people are watching. I'm still waiting for some more questions.
Okay.
So
All right.
anyway, Amy wants to know if you guys could share memories of playing together since XYBA.
Since XYBA, how far back is that, by the way? What age?
Third grade.
Third grade.
Yeah.
Okay, well, anything stick out to you memory-wise? That's fun.
I remember this very vividly because Layna went to Appleton North before
Okay.
she came to Xavier, so we would play, was it fifth grade? I don't it
Fourth-
was
yeah, I think it was
grade.
fourth.
So
Okay.
in third grade, I remember playing against her, and it was always, I never wanted to have to go against. If I even saw her coming out, like, a shot was never going out because
Got you.
I would get blocked from, like, 3 feet backwards.
Got you.
And then I remember when I found out that I would have, like, she'd be on my side, and I wanted to be playing against her, I was really thrilled. So. I remember that very
Nice.
vividly.
Making an early impression was Layna. Okay, anything else? Any of you girls have anything
Well,
else?
I remember the 8th grade state game really well.
Yeah.
Oh,
And
yeah.
at Stevens Point, that one's just forever ingrained. We were like playing horrible. We were losing by like 20.
Oh
Where
my
were we?
gosh.
Wisconsin
Dells,
Dells.
yeah.
Okay, and what
and
happened?
then all of a sudden, like at halftime, the last 2 quarters, like
This is our
something
last game, we're not going down like
down,
this.
and we just like crawled.
Yeah,
Yeah,
we just-
we just came back somehow. Like it was
Nice.
nuts. I don't know why I remember that so vividly, but I did.
Outstanding. That's a good question. Anybody else have anything else? Anything?
I remember our warm-ups. I think we were the only people in the gym that brought a speaker.
Yeah, we were
and we had like.
Oh, so yeah, okay, music,
This was,
all
like,
right,
music.
yeah,
This was
yeah.
when Coach Keeper was he was our coach, and he would bring his little speaker, and we had the same playlist and it had like the same 3
We would
songs
listen to
on
High
repeat.
Hopes
It was like
every
Oh,
High
High
Hopes.
Hopes. Okay.
And like there's a few other ones that we could definitely.
High Hopes
still-
was a classic every
Yeah,
year.
that
and
was
then
a
we warm up
classic.
to it, and it was great.
Okay.
And I think the other team loved it too.
Great.
they
Good
definitely
question. Good question from online. Let me talk a little bit about the injury stuff. Okay. So Joy here, injury here. Is it your right knee?
Right, yeah.
Yeah, right knee. And then we have Is it Ellie or L? L. And then she has her right knee. She has a brace there. Thank you, Rosie. Got to get her on camera there. Got to make sure we see it. So if we can talk about that a little bit and what you girls are going through. And if there's anybody else too, please let me know. I'm very
Bella.
curious.
Bella
where's
has
Bella?
an ACL as well.
Oh, wow, Coach, you guys are really, bad luck. You got to let me know here, Joy, what's going through your head. You know, those are tough injuries. Someone who has blown out knees myself, I know how tough that is. What's going through your mind there? How do you keep staying positive? Because now you and Ellie and everyone else involved, you girls are kind of looking at it from a different angle, right?
Yeah, I think it's definitely a different perspective, especially coming from, I've never really had much of a serious injury before that I've had to sit on the sideline. So it's definitely new, something I'm learning through. But I think it gives you a really new perspective of your teammates and like the needs of your teammates. And you see, like when you're on the court, they're like, hey, this is your matchup, this is who you're guarding, like lock her down, do this. But I think from the outside, you see like so much more. And I think it helps me like realize what each player needs, like each individual player needs, because from like the sideline, that's the most that you can do is like be there and give your teammates your insight and what you can help them with. So I
Okay.
think being able to see like where they, like what helps them best is something that's helped me stay positive because I can still contribute in ways even if it's not on the court.
Was it tough to keep your head up though? Like in that way, can I ask if you want to say? If you're going to say something, you have to shout it out a little. But to talk about that too. And I'm sorry, was it who was over here?
Bella.
Bella also. So that's tough for you girls. Talk about if you can, just shout it out.
Yeah, I would say the biggest thing is just like with it being my second time, like I did this all last year. But I'd say similar, like just coming to practice with a positive attitude, helping your teammates, because that is really what makes it fun is being around the teammates and being around the coaches and stuff. So definitely just like helping them through games and hard practices is definitely something that keeps me positive.
Same thing for you, Bella. You can shout it out. You're gonna have to shout it out.
I would definitely agree. They help probably, maybe I'm speaking for the both of you, but they probably help me too.
Okay.
With the mental aspect, I mean, it's always, there's days that are hard, and being with the girls, they really make that better, and the positivity around our whole team, we really are just like a family, and it's amazing.
Yeah, Bella. I mean, the whole team aspect. You girls are there for each other. That's good to hear. Good to hear. Brett, do you have something quick?
We'll do it after halftime.
Yes, let's go to the halftime right away. We got to have a truncated show. We'll tell you why in the second half. So we back second half Varsity Roundtable after these words.
At Cellcom, we live, work, and play right here in Wisconsin. That's why we use our wireless technology to help protect this place we call home. That's technology with a heartbeat.
And now, back to Varsity Roundtable.
All right, back second half of the Varsity Roundtable. Sitting here hanging out with Xavier girls basketball, one of the top teams in the state, and definitely one of the top teams in our area. I want to get to this community service thing, girls, that you're doing. You're going, now this is in Kaukauna, right, Coach? Going to St. Paul's to interact with the residents. Tell me what that involves. It sounds like you guys are going to be doing some fun stuff and playing a few games with them there, and that's why we got to get them out of there. So I appreciate you girls coming down before you're doing this. So let's start here with Brynn and go on down. So what's the community service like? What are you girls doing, and how cool is it to interact with some of the residents there?
Yeah, well, I think we just found out from Coach a little bit ago that we are playing minute 20 games, so we'll have, I guess, all sorts of different things to do. But I think that, as like silly as this might sound, I think it's kind of cool just to see like how, although there's obviously quite a big age gap between us and like the residents there.
Just a little bit.
Yeah. I think it's cool just to see how, like, we're obviously have many like differences, but like you can just like find things that connect you out even in the different of like obviously different lifespans, different entire generations, but you can still find things to connect with them on. I think that's really cool that although it's like quite a big age gap, we're still so similar in so many different ways.
Okay, all right. Anybody else want to talk about? Now, is this something you guys just started this year, or you did? Okay, so you looking forward to this? We can go down the line here, Joy. But yeah, anybody else want to?
Yeah, I'm looking forward to it. I think it's kind of interesting too. We went for one of my classes at school. We went to a nursing home, and it's just like the stuff you take away from it too. And even like sometimes you don't think you're making that much of an impact, but then like right before you're leaving, like you see the impact you make. So I think it's really cool to see that, and they have a lot of life experience on us, so you can learn a lot from them.
Some wise words.
Yep, some life lessons.
Okay. Anybody else want to add anything today?
I just think it's such a rewarding experience, like just taking like a night from your life, like and just having like a conversation with someone, like you get to just see like how happy it makes them and like what you can kind of bring. So I think it's really great that we can like do that, but also like we take so much from them as well.
Okay.
So yeah.
All right, good stuff. You got anything else?
No, I agree.
Well, I'm just saying, someone who's getting older, I hope they're not cranky, because I know that we can get that way, right, Brett, as we get into our older years.
We're getting there, Ricardo.
Yeah, we are. But Brett, did you have something?
First of all, 10 minutes left, just to let you know.
Thank you.
All right, and then I got a couple things. Let's go back to Facebook. Rachel Elizabeth wants to know, what is your favorite thing about each of your coaches and why?
Ooh. And that's a great segue, because I was going to...
Favorite thing.
Okay, yeah, because I was going to talk about, tell me some stuff about coach, but this is a little different angle. Favorite thing about your coaches there. We're going to start way over there. If you can start it off, Chloe, what can you say?
Oh, gosh.
And then Brett, get it on the coaches.
Okay, this is kind of hard. I feel like I need some time, but the first thing that comes to mind, I feel like Coach Vandeheim, my favorite thing is how timely he is.
Okay.
It really keeps us all in line, and it really makes me laugh. Okay. He always is like, all right, 5 minutes, 5 bells, 5 bells.
And I will say that
really
they were early here for our show, so I appreciated that. Okay.
Yeah,
good stuff.
because I'm like the complete opposite. I think all of us are, so I appreciate it. Coach Keeper, I just love his relationship with Braley. Like, it's so fun to have that. And it really, I don't know, it makes us like all in a happier mood, and it's great. It's just awesome.
Good stuff.
And then Coach Kelly, who's not here, my favorite thing about her is just like she's the most positive person ever, and she always is like making us all smile, and her little boys are so cute.
Okay.
And they're like our biggest cheerleaders.
Oh, good stuff. And you girls can add anything else. Go ahead.
For Coach, I think his vocabulary, he's such a way with words. Sometimes like the younger girls don't really understand some of the things he says. We just have to get used to it, and it's funny. Coach Keeper, just like watching him when he's on the bench. His demeanor just makes me laugh sometimes. And Coach Kelly, she's always just there to help. Like if I don't understand something, I just go to her first, and like she always goes super in depth and describes things really well for me. So.
Okay, great stuff. Any of you girls? Any of the Krulls here?
Kind of say the same. I think I like our coaches' energy that they bring.
Okay.
But they have a really good balance between like hard work, pushing us to be our best, and also helping us become better people.
Good stuff.
I'd say I think all three of the coaches, they care about you so much more as people than they do like on the court, which I think just is so like comforting, especially at times where like both of them on the court, like if you make a mistake or certain things will happen, obviously that, and you're not always like trying to make mistakes obviously, but I think that they both just do a really good job at making you like understanding that that's not like at all where your worth comes from, and that they see you as people too, and just their support off the court, I think, is what makes it like so much fun to be around. So.
Good stuff here. Good coach. Yeah, Brett, you have something else?
Well, one more on YouTube. Faith Hafner
Hey, there we go.
wants to know any special alumni that are missed.
Oh.
and is it Haley Hafner?
Yeah.
Is she here?
She's right there.
Oh, there's Haley. Yeah, is that your older sister?
Yeah.
Okay. All right. So so Faith wants to know if you miss anybody in particular from last year. Go ahead, girls.
Yeah,
Probably-
we do. Probably.
Allie.
Probably our girls. Probably only Allie.
You put them on the spot, and that's what you get. You get Faith. Yeah, real quick. Rosie, can you put on the promos real quick? Because I want to say something here. You have the promos, right, set up. By the way, you can follow us on Varsity Roundtable on the TikTok there, on the Twitter. You can just look at it there. But, hey, one of the Brynn, you're one of our athletes of the week. I'm just letting you know you've kind of fallen behind on the votes. So everyone out there, go out there and vote for Brynn, because that is a pretty good lineup there of athletes. And so it's pretty active poll right now. So just go out there and make sure you vote for Brynn, right? Help your girl out here a little bit. And live stream of the week. We don't even know if we're going to have it, right, Brett? Or this cold
Depends
that's
on
coming
this
up.
frigid weather,
We might
yeah.
not do that. I did want to ask. Okay, Rosie, that's enough for that. Brynn, talk about the Fab Five. You're one of our Fab Five players. You just saw the. Did you like how it went out? You girls did a great job. That's a pretty good team you're a part of, isn't it?
Yeah, I think it was cool just to see and meet girls that you wouldn't necessarily meet otherwise, and like have a common connection of basketball that brought all of us together. Like obviously, like you knew all of them and like you've played against them for years, but it's the first time that like I had conversations with all the different girls. I think it was cool just to have so many different perspectives and just like meet new people through basketball.
All right, good stuff. Last call for questions, right, Brett? Because we're wrapping up here.
Maybe audience questions.
Yeah,
too.
if any audience questions, I was just going to add, hey, if you have anything, you better do it now. We talked about this. I heard you girls talking about this before. Best player that you've gone against. Anybody qualify for that real quick? If anybody have a name that sticks out in your mind?
I think we've played a lot of good athletes, definitely.
Okay.
We were like discussing a little bit.
Never mind, just go.
What?
Go.
Okay. Well, I was gonna say we played Arrowhead like my freshman sophomore year.
Okay.
And Natalie Cassat. I don't really know how to say her last name.
Is it Kuso?
Kuso?
That sounds right.
Kuso. Sorry
Yeah.
about that. But yeah, she's a really good athlete, really good player.
Okay, good stuff. Anybody else have anything? No?
Well, I obviously freshman sophomore year I wasn't on the court actively, so it's like kind of limited. But I remember last year we played the Prairie School. And
Oh,
we played against
yeah.
JJ Barnes.
JJ
And that
Barnes.
was the first time I feel like that I've got like truly like crossed up. Like I was on the court.
So you're saying it's on film.
So
People
it-
can see it
yeah,
on TV.
Yeah,
All right.
so that was definitely like, I mean, you get like stumbles here and there, but like fully like wiped over is kind of.
Is it breaking ankles? Is that what it's called?
It was
breaking,
just like
the breaking
it
ankles.
was like a really, I did not know it was coming.
Oh,
and then,
okay.
And then it was the pictures and one too, so I was like cheering.
I want to see that. So what quarter was that exactly? No, I'm just playing on that. Interesting. Any of you girls have anything to add to that or no?
I agree, honestly.
Oh, no, if you guys heard at anybody specific, but if you agree with her, that's
Yeah,
fine.
me
We'll
too.
go with that. Oh, wow. 4 minutes. Okay, so we've got 4 minutes left, girls. Advice for younger players, because I know this is a big thing. Or at Xavier, you girls always have a nice collection of players coming through. They really idolize you, right, especially when you make the state tournament, right? What can you tell me about that? Any advice that you'd give to those young girls? We'll start here with Brynn and go on down.
Well, I think Chloe and I were talking about the other day in shoot around that it literally goes by so quick, and I think growing up, there's always next year. Like you have whether it's freshman year, sophomore, even like when you're next to IBA, there's always the next year coming up. And obviously when you get to senior year, it's kind of your last year with these girls. And so I think that just to enjoy it and like every single part, like the good, the bad, the hard, just everything, it goes by so quick. So I think just taking the time to enjoy all of it is really special because it's memories that you'll have forever.
Oh, that's really good. Okay, Joy.
Yeah, I'm kind of going to plug our team word in this year. We always choose a team one word, and this year we chose law, which stands for love always wins.
Okay.
And so I think that's just some advice for younger athletes, even for anyone really in life. I think any team you work with, people you work with, I think that can really carry on, and I think that really describes our team this year. So.
Okay. All right, Layna.
It's kind of like Brynn's. You go from being a little kid and like watching the high school games to like being the high schooler.
Okay,
so it's
right.
Yeah. So just like every moment is the biggest blessing, and to just like take every opportunity as it comes, and yeah, just be grateful for the be there.
Yeah, I would say like just understanding the value that you bring to the team, and like no matter what role you're in, like we have so many different roles that you can be placed in, and just really truly like living that out and just doing the best you can to fulfill that. And then also like obviously making the best relationships with like your teammates, because that's something that will last forever, and just I don't know, really pouring into those and having fun with each other.
Oh, wow, that's good stuff. 2 minutes left. We're going to wrap this up because you girls have important things to get to here in a little bit. But and I'm sorry I couldn't get to some of these other questions. I really wanted to. But I wanted to know real quick, college choices. Any of you girls moving on to the next level? Anything solidified? Anything? No? We're still?
Oh, yeah. Me and Layna are both continuing basketball, but I think that's not any.
You can't say anything.
No, we can.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, but I don't know if that's like what you were asking for.
Oh, yeah, that's what I was asking. College.
Yeah.
Are you gonna say?
Well, I'm
You can say it.
What?
I'm playing for Wisconsin Lutheran College.
Nice. Okay.
Yeah.
Beautiful campus, by
Yeah.
the way. Great
Yeah.
campus. Okay. How about for you?
I'm playing at St. Cloud State in
Okay.
Minnesota.
All right. Good stuff. My last thing here, we're going to wrap this up, Brett. This is the last thing here. Thank you so much for being on the show, by the way. Shout outs. You can give some love out to people who got you where you are today. I always start way over here, so you're going first, Chloe. Go ahead. Some love out.
I would say my family, my mom, my 2 older brothers, and my grandparents, and yeah.
Okay, good.
Yeah, I'm going to shout out my parents and my grandparents for always coming to my games.
Okay, Joy.
I'll follow that. Say my dad, he's always been someone to look up to, inspires me, motivates me. And both my sets of grandparents, they're super supportive, come to as many games as they can make.
Okay.
Yeah, I feel like they kind of said it already, but just like my family for being the biggest support system always. And even, like we still have so many extended family coming when Joy and Elle are not on the court actively playing, but I think it just says so much about the love they have for us that they're still showing up. So.
Good stuff. I want to thank you girls again, Xavier girls. Hey, why don't you give your girls a hand here? Beautiful. Thank you so much. I hope to see you up at the rec center because I'm there every year, and it really is more fun. And we've had St. Mary Catholic on here, right, Brad? We've had some of the Division I teams. Really like to see you girls there again. You keep me busy, and I love being busy. So best of luck this season, okay? And good luck with the injuries, getting over those. Hope everything goes right there. Again, thank you again to Brynn Krull, Joy Krull, Layna Petersen. Did I say that right? Layna Petersen. And Chloe Pfefferle. Thank you so much, girls. Thank you to let's give them a round. The audience did a great job, too. Now you girls can clap. Look at them. Oh, so excited. Good job, girls. You did a great job. And coaches, thank you for allowing me the access to the girls. Good luck. You girls are heading over. Excuse me, so we got to get them out of here. Brett, were you ready? So there we go.
Wow.
Look for us next Wednesday again for another edition of the Varsity Roundtable. Till then, have a great week, and we'll see you back here next Wednesday. Keep smiling.